All right, first glow year of the year here. I got Coach Ackerman here, running sidekick with me tonight.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, so first glow night for the girls. We'll see how this goes here. Going to kill the lights here in a second, announce the starters for both teams, and get this show on the road. The last matchup was a pretty good one, 37-36.
Rivalry game, always entertaining, always exciting.
Yep. Warriors 13-5, Lions 7-11, but kind of throw out the scores here in a game like this. So.
Yep, crosstown rivals, records really don't matter. There's going to be a lot of intensity, a lot of energy on the floor.
And Carrollton comes in averaging about 46 a game, and Minerva averaging about 40. So I think it'll be a pretty close game again. I think maybe 42-40 again, or 45-38, something like that.
Yeah, no, Carrollton's probably going to want the pace to be a little bit quicker than that. If that's the score, it's probably going to be in Minerva's favor in terms of the tempo. So we'll see which strategy works out tonight.
Student section making the tunnel here, trying to direct traffic.
Got to get their glow sticks ready. Everybody's got to make sure the right spots. Looks like Mr. McCourt's ready down there on the lights to get the show going. Hopefully everybody keyed in, the officials here know what they're
looking around like
fog machine's going to be right in front of them. I know T-Rail and Mike down there, they're here for the show.
Now let's meet the players and coaches for tonight's matchup. First, for the visiting Lions, their head coach, Josh Logan, and assistant coaches, Nick Pizza, Mike Marco, and David Cobb. Your starters for the Lions tonight. Number 2, a junior, Katie. Number 14, a senior, Lana Sauer. Number 15, a senior, Mackenzie French. Number 21, a junior, William Stoltzman. And number 24, a senior, Natalie Walker. More starters for the Lions. And now, let's meet your starters and coaches for your home team, Head coach, Michaela Poole. Assistant coaches, Kyle Poole, Julie Poole, and Jessica Eugen. Your starters for the Warriors tonight are number 12, junior, Brandon. Number 14, junior, Emma Schaefer. Number 15, junior, Kyle User. Number 31, junior, Haley User. And number 32, junior, Cameron Shaw. Your starters for the Warriors tonight.
So what do you think it's going to take for the Warriors to come out on top tonight?
You know, they've been playing some pretty tough teams here recently, you know, with Steubenville, and I know they got Strasburg coming up. I think they're going to really focus on their defense and try to play off their defense into their offense. Coach Poole, Kyle down there was an assistant for me. He was my defensive coordinator the last couple of years, so I know he's going to make sure these girls are locked in on that end of the floor.
As McCourt tries to blow smoke away here before we get started.
Never had that problem before.
And for the Lions to kind of even the series, what do you think they have to do? 'Cause I know that, you know, like you said, the Warriors are a fast break kind of team.
Yeah, you know, there's a couple girls that look familiar from my track days. The Lippincott girls, very athletic on the soccer field and on the track. So I'm sure she's going to want to play up tempo too. So I think it's just going to be about her wills. You know, who wins out on the defensive end is probably going to be the victor tonight. Got a patient half-court set here. There's a wide open shot.
A little short. Marco gets the rebound here. She'll bring it across.
Both teams man-to-man. Top of the key, the right wing. Drive, fumbles the ball. Here we go.
Nice steal. This is where they make their bread and butter.
Gonna be a quick up. Thought Braylon would pull that one. Good take. These are also two teams that could match up later on in the tournament. The East District has two different sections for the Division IV, so this might not be the last time these two teams play. A little long in the first one.
Yeah, and that's where it gets kind of nerve-wracking when you get to that third time you see each other into the tournament. It's like, what can you pull out now?
Got to try to pull out a couple tricks, but everybody pretty much knows what you're trying to do. See if they get set up in a little press here. Off the make, now just picking up. Little gap defense there, just trying to see if they could pressure them a little bit. Minerva's into the half-court set.
All right.
Pretty good on-ball defense so far from the Warriors. No trap. Minerva trying to spread it out, back cuts. Turnover, ball goes back to the Warriors.
And I think that's something that the Warriors kind of pride themselves on, is one way or another you're going to turn it over, whether it's going to go out of bounds or we're going to steal.
Yeah, that something maybe it's down the water down here. We all like to play a little bit of pressure defense. A little long on that one. Looked like she had someone there. Little differing styles here on offense. Minerva's running a little bit of an open weave with some back cuts, and Princeton offense for the Warriors here. A couple high post players and trying to cut off them with some entries.
Schaefer's going to drive.
Good
nice shot.
Cleared out the baseline side there with a little action at the high post, and Emma Schaefer gets downhill. Kylie Ujic, some pretty tight defense up top.
Ooh, that's a deep three.
And here they go. I see a kickback coming here. Secondary break. Quick timeout.
I tell you what, that's every time I've ever covered the Lady Warriors, that's Rauterbusch's shot right there in that corner.
Yeah,
they always try to set her up.
She likes to get out and get it out in front of the pack and get a little bit of reversal, and she can knock down shots, and she's a very capable shooter. And I'm not just saying that because she runs track for me and my relay teams, but great kid.
So far, pretty low scoring here in the first.
Yeah. Carrollton's done a very nice job, pressuring the basketball 25, 30 feet away, and it's led to two different run outs and kickbacks, and their offense is doing a pretty good job getting to their spots. Minerva's got to try to get a look here going to the basket. It's always the detriment of trying to play too far out, pressure defense, giving up that backdoor cut or. Shot a little way side. Kylie Ujic on the run. There's a bucket. 8-0. This is the pace the Warriors want to play at. And then we go into the student section.
Blackwell fired up there.
Oh, yeah. Surprised one of those guys didn't shoot it. I know if Murphy would have got it over there in the white sweatshirt, it would have gone up.
Oh, he's got a drink.
Yeah.
I can see it on the camera there. That's why
he's still a shooter. He'd have found a way to get it up. Oh. More on-ball pressure here. Carrollton doing a really good job. Gap defense, help side. Found another shooter. That's another one, 11-0. Defense leads the offense for the Warriors.
This is definitely how the Warriors wanted to start off the rip.
Tough shot. Blocked by Schaefer. It looks like Leslie must have stepped out on the outlet pass there. Got a lot of subs early for the Warriors. Tells you they're probably going to try to get up and down a little bit, trying to save some legs. If you're Coach Poole here, you got to be very pleased with the start, and another turnover. Got a backside block. Nope, takes it all the way. Miss. Minerva's got to run out here if they get ahead. Slipped off her hands, turnover. Looks like Minerva's going to go zone here. 1-3-1 look. Trying to slow the Warriors down. High post entry. Shaw. Foul shoot. Minerva's just trying to get something, a different look there to try to slow down the Warriors.
I was just going to say, what is it going to take? They don't want to get out of control here this early in the game.
Yeah, he's got to see a shot fall down and everything will calm down, I think, for him. Sometimes the lid on the basket's pretty tough to take off. See if the Warriors get into a press here on a make. It's a miss. Rauterbusch with the rebound. She's going to go to the line now.
I don't remember if it was you last year or if it was one of the other coaches, but I remember talking about foul shots and how crucial they are. Right now, 13-0, it doesn't seem like it's that much, but into the fourth quarter, when it gets a little bit tighter, those foul shots start to add up and count.
Oh, absolutely. When you got a good backcourt that can handle the basketball and make free throws, in the high school basketball game, you can almost close it down in the last 3 minutes. Minerva's just got to get something to go here, get a little bit of confidence. Another steal. Run out for the Warriors. Very strong. Good wall there by the help side defense. Another run out. It looked like we're going to get a layup here from Ujic. I was going to say a little push in the back. It's a good foul. Good clean foul. Don't want to give up an uncontested layup. Looks like that's 2 on number 15 there.
Oh, Mackenzie French.
I'll tell you, that's one of the most irritating things as a coach is when you get one of your starters picking up 2 quick fouls and then they got to sit for a while. It's not that you don't trust your bench, it's just you want those starters in there as much as you can. Hope you're listening, Javen and Andrew. A little play there, face guarding Lippincott there, Emma Schaefer. No, it wasn't Lippincott, it was 21. Good defense by Emma. (1-3-1) will probably get a 2-guard look here. Try to get it to the corner or the high post, find somebody on the backside. This gap, try to, oh, Radebush with a quick trigger. She said, I don't need to pass it. 19-0 start for the Warriors. It's been a flurry here in the last couple minutes. Thought there might have been a travel there before, but Minerva's gonna get a chance here to get on the board.
In and out.
Yeah, I think you're going to see some deep breaths here as soon as one goes in. That's that exhale. There we go. We got one to go. Back to the 1-3-1 for the Lions. Good trap. Got a steal. Got to look at on the backside. Good pass. Good ball fake. There's a bucket for the Lions. I'd be wary of Bray finding a shot here from 20 feet or so and letting another one fly. She might shoot that one for crying out loud. Uh-oh. Bang! Yep. She found a spot. She likes that left side.
There's not a lot of people you want to leave open, especially someone that's hot from 3.
No. That's sometimes the crutch of a zone. You're going to give something up, and hopefully it's not the person that's hit a couple in a row. Very handsy defense here by the Warriors on cue. Yeah. I think that was a mock cheer from some Lion fans.
Now, is that something you're okay with? A little aggressive, being a little bit more aggressive, even if you pick up a foul, early.
Absolutely. With the new rule too, with shooting, every quarter at 5 fouls. Boy, that was only the Warriors' 2nd foul, so they can be aggressive here and get a couple fouls. It really doesn't hurt them. If anything else, it adds to the offensive possessions. Like, well, they get the rebound there. Looks like Emma might have got an Iron Sheik eye gouge there. Maybe dating myself with that reference, but.
Oh, she walks it off. She'll be all right.
Oh, nice cut. Ooh. Nice 45-degree cut there from the backside wing. Gonna give that a try there on the last name. 21.
Stolfitz, I think.
Okay. Nice cut. Didn't get the free throw to go. But just like that, both teams are at 4 fouls, so the next foul will be 2 shots. So now you really don't want to pick one up and give 2 free throws away. Oh my. Looks like Lippincott will be at the line now for 2. Looks like there was a hold. My numbers are right. That should be 5. I don't think the scoreboard is right now. Mike Laubacher is going to check on it. And we're at 5, so she's at the line. Mike's also a track coach over at Perry, so I know he knows how to count to 4. 400, 4 laps. Both these boys are really good athletes at the collegiate level, long jumpers, hurdlers. Having a conversation with Coach Poole here about something. I don't think there's too much she can be upset about right now. 22-6, pretty good first quarter. Maybe just extending some pleasantries. Long, Leslie with the rebound. Looks like the Lions are gonna stay in the zone. Might have been in travel. Lions get the ball. At this point, you're trying to maybe get this to 10 or under 10 here for half. Quick close out. Try to survive the storm that the Warriors had there at the beginning, 19-0. Swarming defense again. Jump ball. Gonna go the way of the Warriors. I don't think Coach Poole is going to save it here for one shot. I think the way they're scoring and shooting the basketball, they might try to find Bray here on the left side again. Looks like they're in a 2-3 now. They went away from the 1-3-1. Overload to side, cutter action. Yeah, at this point, you might just hold for 1. Yep, 4 to score. You heard the coach there in the background. They're going to hold for 1. Minerva's content to sit in the zone. You've got to think Radebush is going to give it up and get it back.
Yep.
She's going to let that one go. Yes, she is.
Boy.
Great pass.
That's what she was going for.
Yeah, that's what every shooter will tell you on that shot. High scoring quarter there, though, for the Warriors. Jumped out early, got a couple 3 balls to go, and Minerva did a good job calling back there at the end.
Yeah, you think Minerva is going to stay in that kind of zone atmosphere here for the rest of the game? It seemed like once they got into the zone, they started putting some points on the board, got a couple turnovers, really made some things happen here.
Yeah, I think that first free throw that went down, I think just helped them, get a little bit of confidence. And I know as a coach, sometimes man's not working, 1-3-1's not working, 2-3. You try whatever. At that point, you're just trying to stem the flow a little bit that the Warriors were on there. So good end of the quarter there. 6-3 run for the Lions after that 19-0 start. And, looks like we got a couple guys here joining us on the broadcast here. We'll start. We've got a couple seniors up here, boys seniors up here for me. Everett Brooks, he's one of our seniors. Comes off the bench, actually had 10 points the other night for us. Was one of 4 guys in double figures. Everett, what you see down there from the student section?
It's electric right now. The girls came out hot. Bray's shooting well. Haley's playing good defense, and they're just playing really well as a team, and it's getting everybody excited.
I got 2 shooters over here, and I know whenever they see a zone, their eyes light up. So I'm sure that's kind of what happened with Bray. She saw that 1-3-1 and that 2-3, and she knew she was going to get some open shots. Warriors here starting out in man-to-man. Good gap defense, reach in there. Slice action from Ujic, shooting 2. So Everett, obviously, Warriors probably aren't going to change too much right now with the way things are going, but Minerva's tried a little bit of 1-3-1. They've tried a little bit of 2-3, went man-to-man. In your opinion, what do you think their next move should be on the next possession?
I think they just got to do something to relieve some of this pressure on some of their guards, get some ball movement, because right now they just, not a whole lot of ball movement.
Yeah, their guards are picking the ball up pretty high and not a lot of cutting. There's another deflection. Carrollton's pretty long, you know, they got long athletic wings and guards, causing some problems out here for the Lions. Nice cut there. Number 20 retag, nice cut, good finish. Back to the 2-3 for the Lions. Got to find somebody at the high post. Flash somebody to the short corner. There you go. Forced it. Wasn't there. Good steal by the Lions. Lippincott, a little long. Warriors got to run here. Beat the zone down the floor. Nobody stopped the basketball. Good box out. I think here from Minerva, you want to slow it down and maybe try to get a look at one of your better plays. Good back cut. Timeout, Warriors.
And some disgruntled.
Yeah. And that tends to happen when things aren't going your way. Frustrations get the best of you. That never happens, though, for us, does it, Everett?
Absolutely not.
There's never an early timeout or...
Excitement on the bench.
Yeah, excitement on the bench. Nah, it's always pretty cool and calm, right?
Yeah, we speak to each other very kindly on the bench when stuff's not going right.
I don't think I've ever seen you guys yell or anything.
No. We're pretty cool-tempered.
I don't know. You need a little bit of fire, though.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta wake up. Sometimes your head wanders and your focus isn't where it needs to be, and I just like to be a constant reminder of that. Oh, there's a nice look inside. Little ball fake towards the high post cut. Finds the backside or the front side block for a layup. I think both teams just offensively here just need to calm down a little bit, get a couple of passes. As I say that, Minerva lets one fly, and we're off to the races. I'll tell you who's not going to turn down a shot right now. It's number 12 for the Warriors. No need to force things here. Just swing the basketball. Look to the high post. There's a high post flash by Schaefer. Backside. Tried to find Radabush. Shuffled her feet.
So what kind of chemistry do you have to hit some of those passes down inside and to be able to see the vision before they're there, to count on them being there when you kind of pass it?
I think a lot of that's reps, in practice. When you know you're going to play a team that's going to zone you, when to flash, when to flare, when to cut. I think a lot of that is practice and obviously knowing where your teammates like the ball. Foul on the reverse layup there. You really want somebody in that short corner or that high post that's able to make a ball fake and take one dribble and score, or make a pass with court vision. So Schaefer, they flashed the point guard there. Unfortunately, she shuffled her feet, but I think she was going to find Radabush on the backside open. What do you think, Everett? Half-court defense here, or should the Warriors turn up the pressure a little bit, full court?
Yeah, I'd go full court if I was Coach Bull now. Looks like Minerva's guards are really just on their heels, playing really tentative. So I'd turn it up.
Well, We're back in half court. Are we in a zone? I'm not sure what we were in right there. I don't think a couple of teammates there were communicating very well. Coach Poole is trying to communicate to them right now what they're supposed to be in. Looks like we're 2-3 zone here, out of bounds. Looks like maybe that's what the Warriors are trying to get into. All it takes is one call to be in something different and things can go wrong. Oh, we're back to man. Yep. Oh boy. Looks like she tried to get it to a guard there and the guard's left her. There's a seal on the post. Kind of got wedged out. Lions are off and running. Wild shot. I think they were trying to beg for a call there, but there's no call. Yep. Mr. Laubacher heard them begging for the call. Did not like the way that she was verbalizing it, I take it. Whether it was a verbalization or a body language, I'm not sure, but T-Rail is trying to help the Minerva coach here. I don't think he's going to win any arguments. My 25 years of basketball, I've never seen one overturned, so you got to. They miss some, just like players miss shots, just like coaches sometimes make the wrong calls. Not sure what the delay is here. Maybe I will see a first in my 25 years here. Maybe we will see a technical foul rescinded. This would be one for the history books. Are we going to get an agreement on it? As I say, I've never seen it in 25 years of basketball. Here we are. We've taken the technical away, and it's going to be Warriors ball.
I think maybe we need to start miking up the refs to get some of the call here.
I'm going to have to ask Mike at halftime what the situation was there. I don't think I've ever seen that. I think he's on our boys game Friday. I'm going to have to remind him of that if something happens. Now they're letting him get physical here. Two-three baseline out of bounds here for the Lions. There's a nice swing to Ujic on the corner. Ivy Van, backside rebound, put back. Corner three hung on the front rim there with some English, and Dent was able to put it back. This looks like a 2-3 zone for the Warriors, but I think they're matching up out of it. Nah, it's just your common 2-3 here. I think they're trying to get a timeout.
Might have heard that one out in the lobby there.
Yeah. Even those with hearing aids in here might have heard that one. Somehow the officials weren't able to.
Well, when you're in the zone, you can tune a lot out.
All right, we got a new announcer here with us stepping in. Mr. Braylon Murphy, another senior for the boys basketball team here. Braylon's averaging 20 points a game, one of the top scorers in the county, Stark County area, I guess. We're not in the Stark County, but we like to associate with those folks. Not too many schools down here in Carroll County, so we like to jump in with those folks. But does a great job for us shooting the basketball, been rebounding a little bit better, and just recently broke our school record with with 10 3-pointers against Marlington. So I'm sure he'll have some insight here on the offensive end for sure, trying to find shots against the zone. So what are you seeing out here, Braylon?
I think the Warriors need to press them a little bit because they got a big lead, make it bigger, and just, yeah, because they can't really score right now. So.
Yeah, you know, it was 19-0. Since then, it's 8-8. You know, the first flurry for the Warriors in that first 5.5 minutes has been the difference. Both teams in a zone kind of slows the game down a little bit. Probably not a bad thing for the Warriors with a big lead. Eat some time. Three from the top's a little long. Schaefer with the rebound. Warriors got a break here. Radabush again. Nope, a great pass on the backside to Ujic. That's what you would say right there, Braylon, right? That was a pass. That wasn't a shot.
Yeah, 100%.
And there's a travel. Every time the game gets sped up a little bit, I think the Lions get a little bit flustered with ball handling and the pressure, so I think Carrollton's probably going to want to try to keep that up. There's a nice flash. Tough move, little left-hand scoop. Doesn't go for Shaw. Ujic with the rebound, and we got a jump ball. Two-three zone here, out of bounds again for the Lions. Watch out for Radabush on the backside wing here. Oh, that Radabush too. Backside block. Younger sister gets on my action there. A little too aggressive there. I don't think that's a foul that Coach Poole really minds though. Pressure's been helping them. What do you think our student section down there thinks of that call, Braylon?
I don't think they like it.
Yeah. I know Bryce doesn't. Bryce thinks that you should be able to have two hands and a foot on defense on the other guy.
Yeah, and a little bit of pushing.
As long as it's not displacement, it's not a foul, right? Warriors back to man here. Trying to keep the Lions off balance. We take a nice take. Misses the shot. Shaw with the rebound, and we're off and running again. Schaefer to Ujic. Ujic with the three. That's good. Warriors are seeing it from deep tonight. Braylon, as a three-point shooter, you get a couple to fall. How confident are you the next time the ball gets in your hands?
So confident. I'll shoot from anywhere.
Yeah, we saw Bray's end of the quarter there. She shot it from the white line, and we've seen you shoot a couple deeper than that recently here.
Yeah, she was feeling it.
Uh-oh, we're going to see another one go up. Bang! Schaefer for a three. The onslaught from deep right now for the Warriors. Unfortunately for Minerva, the zone is not what you want to be in when teams get hot.
Yeah, that's what I pray for is the zone.
That's right. Whenever it was on the mic here, I said, shooters, man, their eyes light up. Hands are ready, feet are ready, ready to let it go.
I think you guys been pretty blessed the last couple of years with shooters too, with the boys program.
Yeah, we've had some pretty good ones in the last couple of years. Lincoln Maloney obviously shot it very well. And then obviously Braylon right now. Braylon's got his eyes set on the single season record of 69. I think currently he sits at 56. I think he's going to get it. Nice swing there by the Warriors. Leslie lets one fly from the corner. At this point, why not? Why not let it go? I think she might have traveled twice there. A little better action here from Minerva. Braylon, when you see a couple shots fall, your defensive intensity tends to ratchet up a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, you definitely want to get the ball more so you can shoot it more.
See, that's where I knew he was going with that. More possessions mean more shots. I don't know how she found the way. That was a heck of a pass. They call it a pocket pass for a reason, but that was in her pocket. Shooting 2 here. Who's your prediction here, Braylon? I guarantee a 3 goes up here in the next 7 seconds. Who do you think is going to let it fly for the Warriors?
I have a feeling it's going to be Bray.
It's going to be Bray?
She's already made, what, like 3 or 4?
Yeah. Question is, will Emma find her, or will Emma just try to get it downhill and get to the rim?
Yeah,
Here we go. Here we go. Downhill. There you get. There's Bray. Somebody's got to let it go. Oh my! From Emma Schaefer. What a half for the Warriors! Holy smokes!
Talk about not being able to miss.
40 in the first half.
I'm not a math major, but that's 80 for a game, and that's a high-scoring game.
So before we go to break here, what do you, obviously for, the Warriors, they're just going to keep on doing what they keep on doing here in the second half. It really doesn't need to change almost anything. They can throw anything up from anywhere right now.
Yeah, I think right now, like Braylon had mentioned, the quicker they get the ball back, the quicker they can shoot it.
And for the Lions, what's it going to take for them to kind of get back in this thing? I mean, they're down pretty far, and the first half with the Warriors, they just don't miss. So how do you, chase them off that line? And
I think at this point, you really don't pay attention to the scoreboard. I think, you got to go in, just try to execute what you're trying to do a little bit better, and maybe get a little bit more ball movement on the offensive side. The gap defense and the pressure from the Warriors are causing them some problems, and, when you can't get a defensive rebound and go out in transition and get some easy buckets, it's tough. And right now the Warriors aren't missing, so those defensive rebounds are hard to come by.
Well, we'll see what the Lions can come up with here in the second half. I imagine they're not just going to lay down and let the second half roll. I think they might come out and try to at least put something up here on the board. And
oh yeah, especially in a rivalry game like this, you never lay down because for the next calendar year, you're going to hear about the last game from, you see them in different sports or you see them in AAU, and you always want to fight. And they will, Minerva's a well-coached team, they're a scrappy team, so they're not going to roll over. They're going to give the Warriors another half of gritty basketball.
Well, we're going to step away here for a little minute, and we'll be back.
The creator of the cosmos steps into our everyday and asks us to say yes. The choice is ours, but the call is not. Nothing comes easy, and neither does this. History is still being written. Unquestionably exquisite, uniquely proper. Whatever happened to dressing well? Remember, style set the standard. The creator of the cosmos steps into our everyday and asks us to say yes. The choice is ours, but the call is not. Nothing comes easy, and neither does this. History is still being written. Unquestionably exquisite, uniquely proper. Whatever happened to dressing well? Remember, style set the standard. The creator of the cosmos steps into our everyday and asks us to say yes. The choice is ours, but the call is not. Nothing comes easy, and neither does this. History is still being written. Unquestionably exquisite, uniquely proper. Whatever happened to dressing well? Remember, style set the standard. The creator of the cosmos steps into our everyday and asks us to say yes. The choice is ours, but the call is not. Nothing comes easy, and neither does this. History is still being written. Unquestionably exquisite, uniquely proper. Whatever happened to dressing well? Remember style? Set the standard.
All right, we're back here for the start of the second half. Warriors in front, 40-10. We have another guest on here with the Michaela Poole's sister. How do you think she's coaching tonight?
I think she's doing a good job. You know, always a proud big sister, though.
Allie was quite the shooter back in the day, too, and I'm sure anytime she saw a zone that Minerva was in, whether it be that 1-3-1 or 2-3, your eyes light up and the girls were able to knock down some shots.
You love to shoot a team out of a zone.
And they were trying to change zones, and they were trying to do anything to stem the flow, but Radabush got hot. Schaefer shot there at the end. What do you think the Lions have in store here for the second half? Are they going to try to stay in that zone, or a lot of pressure? Looks like the Warriors went 2-3, blitzed as soon as they came across half court. Allie's dad, Kyle, that's one of his calls there whenever he was with me, so I'm sure that he had that in the locker room there for the girls.
That's a favorite of his.
Seems to work, so why not? Lions going man-to-man. I think they've seen enough of the standstill set shooters for the Warriors. Steal by the Lions. Try to get it there on the low block to Shaw. On-ball defense was pretty good there, Allie, don't you think, in the first half for the Warriors?
Yeah, the girls are playing pretty well. They had their gaps pretty well covered. Rotations looked good.
There's a couple possessions there. It looked like they were in 2-3, then they were in a matchup zone, and then I think they kind of had Minerva flustered, and as we say that, they throw another one out of bounds.
Well, you know, I was behind the bench, and the girls got into 2-3, and I saw Michaela turn around and go, when did I call a 2-3?
I think one of the girls weren't in a 2-3.
Well, you know, but they were all on the same page, and that's all that matters.
As long as you're communicating and you're talking, I think good things will happen on defense.
Exactly.
Inside out action here.
Minerva sticking with the man.
Yeah. Nice take there by Radabush. It comes right
Rebound
back
from
to
the
her. Now, if she would have shot that and made that, I think it would have been her night.
Well, she can have the strike at pick then.
Yeah, pretty good first half. Anything you saw there behind the bench, Coach? I know that you're helping out with the youth here in Carrollton and some of the younger grades. What did you see working down there for the Warriors from behind the bench?
It's good to be involved. One, I thought was just the team involvement on the bench. Everybody's kind of locked in and everybody's excited to be here.
Yeah. Bench energy is a real thing. I had a first in my coaching career the other night. Our bench got warned for being too loud. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, was it a positive loud?
It was more.
Or was it
more of a heckling loud.
Okay.
But they were being supportive of the Warriors.
You
But
know, I'd take that any day of the week.
that's what I said. I said if we get a warning every game. Got a timeout here. Another one, Allie, that I've never seen was a technical called and then rescinded. Have you seen that before?
Nope. No, I have not.
I was up here and I said, you know, the coach is arguing about what she said, and I said, I think he's calling on deaf ears because in 25 years of basketball, I've never seen one overturned, and then it got overturned.
like the refs weren't listening to me when I said something, but
I think they listen when they want to listen.
yeah. I didn't mind the reversal though, because I was down at that end, and
Did you hear
I
anything?
didn't hear anything either. So
I thought it might have been something that she might have said to the referee, you know, on the way by or something, but maybe he heard something wrong, and, you know, good for him. If he saw it as a mistake, accountability is a real thing, so good for him. Emma here, we got a box set, down screen, get it in the Radabush. Looks like they're running a little mover blocker action here. You may have run that back in your day, didn't you, a little bit?
I didn't so much as the couple of classes after me.
So your
they
sister,
really implemented
okay.
that with Michaela's class.
Okay.
Gotta go high.
So you played at the collegiate level at Kent State. Did you guys like to be a little bit more open motion? Did you guys run some half-court continuity or just sets?
You know,
Another
It's a
shot
great-
there for free
great
by
three.
you, Jack. Jeez.
it kind of depended the clientele that we had.
Yeah.
My first couple of years, it was a lot of sets because we had a really good shooter and a girl that could draw a lot of fouls to get to the free throw line.
Okay, blocked by Leslie, out of bounds.
And then the last couple of years, we had a really good point guard who was a really good creator. So we did a little more open concept, just whatever she could create, that's what we were running with.
Yeah, and I think that's good coaching. I think, you know, you never get pigeonholed into doing a certain thing. I think you do whatever your clientele tells you. And right now for the Warriors, I think no matter what they're doing, it's working. I think open motion, mover blocker, sets against the, I saw Michaela had a set there against the zone that got an open look.
Yeah, it's nice to see some shots go down. We've been struggling a little bit the past couple of days to get shots that we normally hit to fall.
Yeah.
You sometimes need a night where you can just turn around and wing it and it seems to go in.
And it makes everything feel a lot better. You play defense a little harder. It's easier to rebound.
The game becomes a lot more fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Smiles are contagious. Let's take it back to the mover blocker action here. Good ball handling there. Tough shot in the lane and one. Emma Schaefer turned down the baseline drive, went between the legs, got to the paint. Anytime you can touch the paint with 2 feet and a jump stop, it's pretty good offensive action.
It's tough to knock you off your line once you get established.
I don't know, we're getting some competition here for the pick. You don't happen to have a chisel too, do you? Or just the pick?
No, one of the coaches mentioned we should have a shovel
Oh, there you go.
for the coach.
Ivy.
She's done a really good job tonight. She's been lurking on the backside, offensively and defensively. Had a couple putbacks on the offensive side.
Ivy works really hard, pulls down a lot of rebounds for us, and does a lot of the little things right.
Got to have those type of players that you don't see really shine in the box score, but coaches see it.
Absolutely.
Baseline drive. And you get caught there trying to jump stop and got a little off balance.
Well, I know Emma already claimed the pick in volleyball earlier this year, and
Okay.
I don't know if I want to be too biased, you know, being my cousin. I don't want to give her the pick all the time.
Okay. Ivy, there you go, on cue.
Lots of smiles, lots of pointing going on the court, which I can always appreciate. She was pointing out Cammie Shaw, who set a great screen for her to get her open for that three.
Absolutely. Those are things that basketball savants and coaches that, or players that have played a lot, they notice those things, those unsung heroes that have those great entry passes or that backside screen to get somebody open. Ivy's usually the one doing those things,
Yeah.
so for her to be on the receiving end of that, it's probably pretty nice for her. Almost another steal there by the Warriors. Allie, you're right. The gaps are pretty good right now. I don't know about that.
Maybe not on that one.
Yeah. A little late on the stunt.
So how do you think your sister's handled her first year at the head of the reins here for Carrollton girls basketball program?
I think she's done a really good job. You know, a lot of being a head coach that people don't realize, and certainly know, is building a culture. So it's not just coming in and talking to her. I think it's 18 high school players. It's working with the middle school and the younger girls and making sure everyone's involved and just kind of, you know, establishing what she wants for this program. And I'm really proud of her and what my parents and Jess have done for this high school team. I think that the girls on the team really like what they've brought to the table, or at least I hope that they like what they brought to the table.
It's hard not to like 49-12 right now.
That's 100% true.
I will say too, you know, her involvement with the youth. Yuja here, oh my, almost got one to go off the glass. Her involvement with the youth, and obviously your mom and dad and yourself. You know, when you come in and want to establish a culture, it starts from the ground up, and building relationships and rapport. And I think the whole Poole family and Jess, you know, from last year, carrying over from the staff last year, have done a good job, and success seems to run with, Ivy's trying to get a timeout there for her shoe. Instead, she gets a foul.
Well, I know we've talked about this before, and you know, I've almost every I think Carrollton coach I've spoken to the last couple of years that everything runs through the youth program, whether it's baseball, football, basketball, wrestling. It seems like everybody's really in tune with the youth program and really building their youth program to have a sustainability for years to come.
Yeah, from my perspective, obviously I'm a little bit even more involved. I coached my son's third grade youth team this winter, so Saturday mornings that's what I was doing. And I know Jody, Michaela's mom, she was with the sixth grade, right? Just won a championship over at Sandy Valley. The youth's very important when you're trying to build a culture and you're trying to build a program. At the buzzer, 2 buzzer beaters there for the Warriors. It's just your night.
Yeah, when it's your night, it's your night.
A lot of clapping, a lot of smiles. Give Minerva credit though; they're still trying to compete. They're still trying to talk to each other. That's tough when the scoreboard's not reflecting what you're trying to do.
Yeah, they haven't quit yet, and it's tough too because they've had a couple of pretty good defensive possessions, and it just didn't matter.
Yeah, the ball just wouldn't fall for them. They had a couple of nice open shots here in the first half too that just would not fall. It's like there's a lid on that rim there tonight for them.
Yeah, anytime you start down 19-0.
It's a rough start to the game, yeah.
It's tough to dig yourself out of that hole.
Yeah, definitely not where Minerva wanted to be compared to the last game that they had here.
Yeah, I think over there, Allie, were you at that game?
I was.
That was a slugfest.
It was a slugfest, and it went down to the last second, if I recall, with some free throws. And
yeah, it was a pretty wild last minute, 90 seconds, I think, back and forth. Obviously, Michaela and the girls didn't want to have that situation occur again and came in here ready to go.
And you mentioned earlier in the first half there could be a potential third meeting here, depending on how the seeding goes in the tournament.
I think the draw for the girls is this Sunday, and the Warriors should be the number 1 seed, and I know they got 2 different districts, so there's a possibility that in a district semi, these 2 teams could meet up, but I don't know if the Lions really want that.
try to stay away from them.
Yeah. It's tough playing a team 3 times, too.
Yeah.
I know that happened with the boys last year. Minerva got us early, and we got them late, and obviously things didn't go well for us over there.
Strong move to the basket.
She's turning it on here in the second half.
I love it.
Starting to find the post player down around the block, not just 3-point shooters. I know the girls had Indian Creek, the current number 2 seed, earlier this month, and beat them down there at their place. So obviously the Warriors have a focus tonight to beat the rivals, but they obviously got something else they can be looking forward to here in the postseason.
You're always looking forward to that, thinking about the next step.
Always a build to March, or February now, I guess, with our earlier postseasons. So we got some confusion with the referees here. Well, T-Rail's been around for a while. I'm not quite sure what he was talking to Michaela about down there. There's Ivy again. Follows her shot.
Are we gonna get some free throws on
I
that?
say that looks like it'd be on the putback, right? Yep.
All right.
We're gonna get 2. She knocks both of these down. That'd be another Warrior in double figures here. Thank you, Ivy, for making that and not being an announcer's jinx.
I'm sure everybody at home was like, oh.
Yeah, sorry. I saw you had a comment here on the live feed. John Balboni. I don't have any favorites, John Balboni. I like all my assistants the same. Ooh.
How'd she keep that?
A little slight. Oh, get it above the rim. Give it a chance. Thought she might get an and 1 there. Got to reach in. I don't think Coach Poole's going to mind that.
Well, it looks like KJ may have gotten an earful. She'll let her know.
The new rule with 5 fouls in a quarter, it's kind of implemented the take foul sometimes on fast breaks and stuff. I know that wasn't a take foul situation, but I've seen a couple teams utilize that. It's not a bad strategy if you have a numbers disadvantage and you're sitting at 1 team foul.
Right. I like the change, but I also played with these rules in college.
Yeah.
And I think it's important for the high school game to maybe not mimic exactly, but be similar to what the next level is playing.
For when you got girls or boys that are going to go to the next level, it's not that big of a change.
Right.
Speaking of a lot of changes, I know that wrestling also had a lot of changes this year with their scoring, and they're kind of getting into more of the college atmosphere on how they do things. So I think it's, like you said, I think it's a good thing to kind of get them ready for the next level if they want to go to college and they're already, kind of prepared and what to look at and what to see.
I know, too, I'm going to make a prediction here live on air that in the next 2 to 3 years, the shot clock will be implemented in the OHSAA. I know that we're kind of through the test phase right now, and I think we're going to get an early run out next year. And then what do you think about that, Allie? You think that's good for the game, more possessions?
I do. I like it. I don't really like to see any game where you sit for 5 minutes and a quarter.
I don't think anybody does.
No, but I also, in high school, it wasn't a shot clock. I've done it.
Yep.
There's benefits to it. I know I watched your guys' game online with the shot clock. It didn't seem to negatively impact you guys too much. I thought you guys played well with it.
Yeah. Nope, and almost there's a charge. Nice take there by KJ. Love to see that. You're up 41 points and you're taking a charge. Coaches love that.
Oh, 100%. It's an energy builder, too.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think the shot clock is a good implementation because forces players to do things in a quicker time frame, build skills. You got to be able to make quick decisions.
The bench wanted Emma Eddy to take that 3 really bad.
That's a deep one. I think if given the opportunity, she's going to let one go.
I think she should.
Absolutely. There's a lot of value in the scout team. I'm sure Emma during practices and stuff, she's got to play defense and get after some of these varsity girls. So why not get a chance and get one up?
Ship rises with the tide.
Yeah.
Ship rises with the tide. You need all of your players that sit that varsity bench to provide something, whether it's energy, whether it's a good, defensive or offensive possessions in practice.
KJ on the floor again. Thinks she's trying to earn some minutes here. Love to see them keep competing to the final buzzer. Yeah, that was something your dad always said, you know, with the JV team. When he was coaching the JV team for me, he said, you know, the varsity team's only going to be as good as the JV team makes them. You know, so when those JV kids get a chance to get in and get, you know, want them to play the same way. Get an opportunity, get a steal, get a rebound, and go score.
Yeah, exactly.
Good defense there by Burgett. Fighting to the top side, not allowing an entry pass to get to the block.
Scrum down there.
I was just to say, there's a lot of scrums here in the last 2 minutes.
Got a running clock here, and I think if there's another foul and somebody goes to the line, we might just be on the line for the last minute. So maybe the Warriors trying to get it in the block here. Oh, we got a skip. Aaron Schaefer. Burger with the rebound. Probably have maybe 1 or 2 possessions here left. See if the Warriors can get a good look off the baseline out of bounds. Pop to the corner. Good slip. Burgett again. Tried to get the rebound there, had a girl box out, goes out of bounds. Looks like we're going to end the game down here on the Warriors side.
Maybe a little blob action.
Why not hit another buzzer beater? It's been the theme tonight.
They might just pull it out.
I don't know.
Depends on
I don't know. Go get a bucket.
Maybe Minerva will get a little buzzer
Yeah.
beater here. That was a good hustle by Aaron.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if Michaela could have drawn it up any better.
No, you can't ask for much more than that.
Big win, big rivalry win. Glow night.
Yeah.
Students,
First one.
The student section was energized from the start.
Yeah, we'll have another one here for senior night, Canton South, boys basketball.
Yep.
Should be pretty fun.
February 11th.
So who do you guys think, I know there's a lot of girls that had a great night tonight. Who do you think's the player of the game tonight?
I'll defer to Mrs. Leary now.
You know, I'm not going to lie. I think I'd maybe give it to KJ for the charge.
Oh, I like it. I like it. From a little swerve there. She did take a charge. She did get on the floor. I don't think Bray would be very happy about that. Emma Schaefer had a big night. Ivy had a big night. I don't have the score. I don't have the scores in front of me, but I don't know. It's a tough call. I think a lot of girls did some winning things outside of just scoring as well.
Well, maybe we'll just put it back on the coach here. And
I like that. Let's have Michaela pick it.
I'm in.
that's usually what we do, man.
There you go. I like it.
All right, well.
My prediction is she's going to give it to Bray for her onslaught at the beginning to get the run going. I think. I wouldn't be upset though if she did pick KJ, just for the reason that she kept competing there in the fourth quarter and taking a charge. But
yeah,
we'll see.
Well, that's a wrap here. 55-14. Warriors take this one and then improve, and maybe we'll see what their seeding is like here in the next couple of days, and hopefully they make a nice run here in the tournament.
Yeah, obviously a win like tonight gives you some momentum going into the draw, and might steer some people away from you.
All right, well, I thank you for coming on, both of you, and we'll be back down here February 11th.
Absolutely, love it every
Thanks.
time you guys
Yep.
come down.